dashboard. These are some of the systems that you've got access to. There are a few little icons that you probably haven't seen yet. We will give you access to those as we work through the onboarding plan. It's nothing that you need right now as you start out, but our focus today is going to be the Gmail app, the Google Calendar, your Google Drive, your ENV Live, the Academy side, and if we have time to go into the marketing portal. However, I particularly rather want to leave this app for when we do marketing, because the whole point of it is for you to see how easy the portal is to be used, how you can implement it into your marketing plan that your office needs to have for their agents. So for those of you that are starting out brand new areas, and most of you are, with England Focus, you don't have a current team in place, or you've just started out with maybe 1 or 2 agents, it's extremely important, and we're quite firm believers in this. It is your business, so you need to know what an area can achieve, what are the marketing spots of an area, what marketing can you do in an area. So if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to move this marketing portal explanation to when we actually do marketing, because then the two together are going to make sense. So your Gmail, this is where you're going to find all of your England Focus emails. So you log into world.englandfocus.com/dashboard. You'll use the login details that I've sent through to you, and you'll see this screen. If you want to change your password, you're most welcome to. You'll just drop this little menu down and say change password. If you ever forget your password, I've made all of your passwords recovery my email address. I will then get an email saying Eloise has forgotten her password. I will then click on the link, and then I can just reset it for you. But if you want to change the current password that I've given you, you're most welcome to. You literally click on change password, and then you can actually put the current password in and the new ones in as well. So it's really up to you to decide. Once you've clicked on your Gmail, I have set up all of your email signatures so that you guys don't have to worry about setting up your signatures. You'll see it loads everything for you. Please don't get a fright when you see how many emails I have. A lot of it is also junk mail that I haven't cleaned out. But you'll see here, this is what it's set up. So everyone's got a very plain background. I've put like a desk background. Please, you can change it. You can alter it in any way you want to. For those of you that haven't worked on Gmail, what I'm going to do is just go through a little bit of what is available for you. So step 1 is the look of Gmail. So I prefer to have all my unread emails first, and then everything else that I'm still working on just underneath it. So it's completely up to you. If you want to change the view, you click on your settings button here. The internet's just a little bit slow today. I don't know why it's not clicking on the set. There we go. Perfect. So you can see here. Sorry guys, it seems to be, there we go. So I've chosen the compact view, so everything is compact. If I change it to comfortable, you can see there how it opens it up a bit. It's obviously your own view, or if you click on default, it then defaults to what it was. So it's really up to you to decide how you want to view it. Your theme, that's where you change your different backgrounds. Your inbox type, I've got unread first. Again, you can change it to default. You can customize your default as well. So you'll see there it will load and it will change the look of it. So you've got your primary, your social. So all your social media emails will go through to here. You can have promotions. You can add on as many tabs as you want to. If you've got important first, it's as if someone has marked their email as important. You'll see all of that has changed now to important here. If you've got unread first, it splits the screen for you. Starred, so if there's emails that you've particularly starred or someone has starred for you. A priority inbox and multiple inboxes. So you can choose what type of look your inbox has. You can then also choose to have a split. A lot of you would like this one, the right inbox. So this would be very similar to your Outlook look. So if I click on that, automatically the email pops up on the right hand side and you can view it. So obviously if I close my settings, it looks a bit better. You can view the email on the right hand side. So this is completely up to you. How would you like to view? If you click back on your settings and you go right down to your reading pane, you can also have it below your inbox. If you click on that, it shows you, so whatever email you click on, it shows below. All really up to whatever preference you like. It's not a problem at all. The one thing which I think I have done, if I haven't done on your inbox, please do so. Please make sure that this is unticked, the conversation view. If you have this ticked, it groups your emails together. So sometimes you won't even be able to find a specific email. It will group, say, for example, all of Alfie's email regarding this brochures, as an example. It will group it all under one. And you're going to struggle to find those various emails that you maybe want to forward. And sometimes if you have the conversation view on, there's certain emails you probably want to forward, but not the entire email thread. It's going to email the entire email thread to whoever you're forwarding it to. So please ensure that your conversation view is completely off. Closing that, we go back to settings. If you click on all settings, this is where we set up your email signatures and where you can also create specific folders within your Gmail account. So this here just tells you which language. This has all been preset for you. You're most welcome to go through it, change it if you want to. Remember, this is our text. You can see here, these are the ones that we allow in terms of typing up your emails and the sizing. Your grammar suggestions, I've always got spelling suggestions, autocorrect, grammar suggestions. Everything is defaulted to on. If you want to change it to off, you're most welcome to too. Your conversation view is off at the moment. You can turn on smart features and personalization in your other Google accounts. Your image will be there. And then here is your email signature that we've already put on the right-hand side. Please, guys, if you only thing you can actually change on it is this banner. So you can change it per quarter. You can change it per seasonal campaign. If you've got really good exclusive mandates, when we get into the video and the banner tool under marketing, we will discuss how to change that, what you can change it to. But please leave it as it is for the moment. Don't change anything that I've set up for you guys. This is how the signatures have to look like across the country. Scrolling further down, again, you've got your vacation responder on and off. You've got your information, and that's where you would save the changes. Your labels is what we call the folders within your inbox. So you can see here you've got your generic ones, and as you go further down, you'll see here this is where you can actually create labels and then actually file away your emails from a specific person, whether it's maybe you got your marketing things together, your training things together. If you actually have a folder per agent, which is not a bad idea for your office, is actually have a folder per agent where you can actually put their contracts in there, any communication you have with them, their deals, whatever it is that you need to keep with them. You'll see here when it gets to licensed partners, you'll see mine. I have every single licensed partner shop, and then I have the CVs that we've sent to that licensed partner. You'll see there, that's how we set it up from my side. That's how I like to file everything, but this is your own way to change. What you've got as a default is, if you scroll to the top, is all these categories, and obviously your inbox, your starred, snoozed, important, sent, scheduled, and your drafts and all mail, spam, and trash. So these are the normal ones. You can show and hide them if you want to, if you don't want them to be popped up here on the side, but you'll see on the left hand side here are all my folders. So if I want to move a specific, so if I go into my inbox, and I'll do one now, if I want to move a specific email into an inbox, if I click on that one, I know I don't need to do anything on this mail. I literally click on move to, I know it's about evolution, and I click on evolution, and the mail moves out of my inbox into its actual folder. You don't have to worry about it again. So it's extremely important that work a bit around your Gmail, set it up the way you like it, the view, the whatever, the background, you can change it. Please don't go too crazy, just rather choose the themes here or an England Focus theme. It's really completely up to you. Like I say, I prefer the unread first, and I don't like the splits at all. I like to see all my emails like this way, and that's just my preference. You can change it to whichever way you want to. So on your emails here, you'll also have a notice here, the left-hand side, a chat. So this here, as we're part of a whole Google workspace, the whole enterprise is a Google business account, you can actually chat to anyone within England Focus through the system here without sending them an email. So if, for example, I click on plus and I say Eloise, and I'm choosing Eloise because she's sitting in the same room as me today, I click on Eloise, and then I click, it shows me that she's not online right now, so she can change that to whatever status she's on, and I can say, hello, how are the documents coming along? It immediately sends it, and it's saved. It's always saved. So on her side, it will pop up and say you have a message from Laura. She can click on it, reply, anything. You can even add things. So you can add documentations. You can create a Google Meet from here. So if you quickly want to, say, you can see Eloise now typing, immediately she changed to active. She's responded to me. If I want to have a quick Google Meet with her, I can add a video meeting, which is going to not allow me right now because obviously we are online already. But there's so many things you can do. Documents, you can share a document on a drive, whatever it is. It's a quick way to chat. If this is too small, you can always expand it on the side here, and you can have the chat open this way. So really, I encourage you guys, especially the licensed partners, if you are busy in your shop and you quickly need to chat to me, remember I'm not always with my phone, so WhatsApping me, I will get to it when I'm able to, but if you pop me a message like this, I'll be more inclined to reply because I'm all of the time on my email. So please ensure that all what you got to do is literally click on the chat, you click on the plus button, you're going to search for my name, so obviously it's not going to pick up me because I am me. So if I say Derville as an example, there she is, I click on Derville. It's going to open up a screen, and then I can just type the message to her. So she can say, help Laura, or whatever it is that you need, and there we go. It goes through to her. So immediately I can see Derville's now opened up her email, she's active, and she'll probably respond as well. You can minimize it, and if you don't want to be bothered, you just click the close button, and it closes the chat, but it keeps it here on the left-hand side that you can actually go through any of the chats or open up whatever you want to. The rooms is quite similar. You can just have more than one person on it. So if you want to create a room, so if we click on room, you can create a room, you can browse rooms that are online, you can find a robot, which we don't really use, message requests, and we can start group conversations. So if I say I want to start a group conversation, and I say it's between Derville, Mashilo, so you see how I just start typing the person's name and immediately their email pops up. And I say start. It will then start previously what you would refer to as a Skype conversation, but it's going to start this conversation with the 3 that I've just requested to. So it's quite a nifty tool to have, especially when, you know, a lot of us are still working very much online. We're all at the moment working online with this particular training, but if you need to chat to an agent or you need me or you need someone very quickly, it's a nice way just to create a quick chat session. Your meets, so as we do our meetings, so if I click on my meetings here, the bottom, you will see that this will show up all of my meetings that I've got scheduled. So obviously today's one, it's going to show today, what are my meets today. So today I've only got you guys that I'm meeting up with. And if I want to create a new meeting, I click on new meeting. And sorry if you're hearing some ringing at the back, it just means that the office here has made a sale, which is a good sign. I can then copy this little link here. I can send an invite to you directly. So if you want to send it via email or copy the meeting invite, or if you've sent me one, I can click on join now and immediately I can be on the online meet. So there's a lot to Gmail. Again, I'm a firm believer a system is only as good as how you use it. So my suggestion here is log on, open up your Gmail, go change your background, change the view of your inbox. Make sure that everything that you need is here. You play around, send me a message, send each other messages, make sure that you know what is available. You'll see on my right hand side here, I've got quick links to my calendar. I also use my tasks, Google My Tasks a lot because this is connected to my phone. So if I'm not at my laptop and someone asks me something, I normally open up tasks on my right hand side here, but it's on my phone. I type in the task that I need to do, and automatically when I connect to, so you guys can see I'm here busy working on your new licensed partners on the right hand side here. You can see that anything that I need to do is on my mobile phone, and the second I open up my laptop and it connects to Wi-Fi, it syncs together. So immediately I know exactly what documents I need to get sorted, what marketing plans, if I've got to set up a shop for a new licensed partner, if I've got to do anything everything is sitting on my tasks. You can also drag emails here. So for example, if I take Georgina's email, so here, for example, this is just her accepting the license partner training, but if it is something I need to do, I click on it and I'm dragging it to add tasks. And I know, okay, I need to contact Georgina because that's a task I need to do. I literally just keep dragging specific emails that I need to sort out. If I need to add something, so I'm going to click add task, and I'm going to say license partner email feedback. So obviously I'll pop you guys an email afterwards with this. It's there. Once I've done it, I say done. If I want to add something to a specific, so if I want to edit this one and I want to add it a time or a date that I need to get this finished, I can. If I want to add subtasks, I can. So you can see how we really use. I don't own a diary at all. I have a book with me all the time that if I don't have my phone with me, I can make quick notes in. But I don't own a diary whatsoever. We're completely digital. Even notes that I need to make, I keep everything on either my tasks or there's a sticky notes app that I also use, purely because then I won't forget anything. I just find that writing down, for me, I tend to forget a lot. And when one has a calendar with so much training, I don't have the opportunity to forget you guys at all. So you can see here, everything is written down for me to make sure. Get used to the systems, get used to what's available for you, because with England Focus, a lot of it, they used to call it a toolbox, but I think it was either Craig or Grant that called it a tool shed. And I think that actually makes more sense because there's so much available that you kind of forget what to use and you don't use it then. Or you think this is something I'll do down the line, but you don't, you never get to it. So this is exactly why our training with our new license partners is broken up the way it is. And by the end of this week, what we've covered today and what we're going to cover on Wednesday, I don't expect you to know off by heart, but I expect you to play around with it in your own time. The reason being, if you don't do it, you're going to phone me in 3 weeks' time when you need to change something or someone sends you a chat and you've got no idea where to find it. That's when you're going to get frustrated and you're going to say, there's so much here that I don't know. So please, the email feedback I'm going to send you guys is things to practice on, for example, your Gmail app. Going back onto the dashboard, there's your Google Calendar. That is the one that I opened up now. So let me just go back to my calendar. And this here keeps track of your calendars, what you're up to, what you need to do, what appointments. So when we get into the leadership toolbox, I'm going to show you guys how you can actually use your Google Calendar to set up your one-on-ones with your agents, to ensure that agents under the time frame of 3 months, you meet every week. Between 3 and 6 months, it's every 2 weeks. Between 6 and 12 months, it's every month. And an agent over a year is every 3 months, that you actually have a physical one-on-one with them. Whether it's digital or in person, that's really up to you. But the one-on-ones that you have with your agents, what you discuss, is all kept on here. So if I was to untick my calendar, birthdays and onboarding, and I just say I want to see what do I need to do with recruitment? And I click on my recruitment calendar. It tells me exactly what am I supposed to be doing on a daily basis when it comes to recruitment. And when you and I get, or when all of us get together again to discuss recruitment, I'm going to share this calendar with you that you can import into your calendar, that you don't have to worry about what do I need to do when, how do I need to do it, what is the visibility campaign, what email campaign can I send to clients. It's going to help you along the way. You can create calendars. So if I want to find Alfie, for example, so I search for Alfie, I can meet with her. Immediately, she's already shared her calendar with me, so I can actually see what she's up to. Everything turns into blue. My suggestion again, get your agents' calendars on here. You at any point can see what your agents are actually up to. So if I say to you, I'm your agent in the office, and I say, Georgina asks me, Laura, what are you busy with this week? And you know how sometimes agents talk a little bit of nonsense. And I'm so busy. I'm busy with this deal. I'm busy with that deal. I'm immediately going to go click on Laura's name and actually go take a look at what her calendar looks like. She might turn around and say to me, yeah, but I'm not working on Google Calendar. I say, sorry, Laura, we work on Google. This is all built for you guys to run your offices very easily, systematically, quickly. I've got all of these apps are on my phone too. I do not need to be behind any computer. I can do all of my work on my mobile phone. And that is why we use the system. Get your agents. This is the norm. We use Google Calendar. They've got to log their appointments. I mean, they can even create an appointment with a client, especially when they're doing online, via their Google Calendar. You don't have to have a Gmail account for the client to accept the invite, but for you as their manager and as a licensed partner to monitor when it comes to your team leaders, if you're going to be recruiting team leaders and placing them, if it's team assistants, they've got to have a calendar that you know, okay, on a Monday, Henko is busy with marketing. On a Tuesday, Modieki is busy with this. You need to know as a licensed partner, is everyone busy making your business work? If they're not, call them in. They use Google Calendar. Make it a fast rule in your office. And again, my suggestion here is if you're not at ease with Google Calendar, the steps that I'm going to give you, I don't like to call it homework because I'm not a teacher, but the work I'm going to give you to practice Google Calendar is going to make it super easy for you to use. You can add more calendars. So here again, if I click on plus and say, for example, you know of a calendar you want to subscribe to, you can subscribe to it. You can browse them. You can create a new calendar completely. So here's a brand new agent. I'm going to call, Alfie is starting, or let me choose Kristen. She's starting on Monday because I've already got Alfie's calendar there. So Kristen, new agent, and I create a calendar. And I actually start populating information to be loaded onto Kristen's calendar. So I'm a firm believer an agent doesn't run your business. You run the agent to make money. So if you add Kristen, you know she's starting next week Monday, the potential money that she can make needs to be known. Her business area plan has to be done. Not to say you're doing the work for her, but you know that X amount can be made per month in the area. This is the marketing you want to do in that area. This is what Kristen needs to do. At the end of the day, you see how Kristen's name popped up here? There she is. So once I start adding activity, so if I want to create something, so I say create an event, and I'll choose, we just go more options, and I say drive the area, and all I'm doing is choosing Kristen's calendar. Do you see there? And I say save. You'll see now, because I've chosen Kristen, there it is, drive the area. So immediately her activity that I need to do with her or that she's busy with populates there. You then share that calendar with a new agent. What you do is you click on it and you can share it. And you make sure that they populate all of the activities that they're going to be doing on the calendar too. You can literally control your office this way. This is especially true if you've got any admin or operational staff working for you. It's extremely important to know what they are busy with. If you want to delete a calendar, you can remove it very quickly and very easily. I must say, in the beginning, Google is very intimidating when you're not used to it, but just playing around in the system, I promise you now, you're never going to look back. Alfie, that most of you have met already, when we moved over from Outlook to Gmail, she was anti it for about 6 months. I'm not going to lie. I forced her. I said, come on, let's try. Let's go. And then I realized she was running Outlook. And every time I came to the office, she'd switch on her Gmail, pretending she was on Gmail, but she was actually on Outlook half the time. And this lasted for a year until the one day I threatened to actually delete her Outlook. And then she got into it. And now she's sitting across from me here. She's smiling and laughing. And she only works with Gmail. We don't even go anywhere near Outlook. I use Apple products. I don't touch the mail button. I don't like it. I prefer working completely off Gmail. And it took me, I'm not going to lie, 3 to 4 months to get used to everything, to adapt it to my way that I like things. The colors, the layout, the setup. It's the way I like it. That's why I enjoy it. If you're going to try and keep to so the background I put on for you guys, which is just a desk background, if you don't like it, and every time you open up your emails, you're going to be anti it. So change it. If you want pink flowers at the back, I don't care. Go wild. Choose what you want to so that you enjoy the look of your calendar. All right. I'll definitely take questions at the end. So I'm just going to go through all the different apps. I'm going to stop the video and then we'll do some questions. The Google Drive. Again, another app that you can get on your phone. In the email that I'm going to send to you guys, I'm going to make sure that all of these apps are loaded on there, whether it's for Android or for iOS. Please make sure that you are 100% using your phone. If you struggle, I am here at the Four Ways office. You're most welcome to pop in. I can help you with your phones because you are going to help your team leaders, your team assistants, and they are going to help your agents one day. We need to make sure that you as licensed partners know everything that's available and what everyone should be using so that you can keep your eye on the ball. Your Google Drive is a cloud server. So again, like I keep saying, touch wood, all my devices can get stolen and I can log in with my England Focus password and get all of my documents. I do not keep a single document on a desktop on any device I own. Everything is in Google Drive or with my Apple, my cloud if it's personal. Every single thing I have is under my drive. Your England Focus documentation is all available. We call the folder the intranet, and that will be shared with you guys if it hasn't been already. You'll see here it's called intranet and you'll find it under your drive. So you'll see here under EV work folders, if I open that up, there's all my folders, my documents, my stuff that I work with, etc. Everything is here. And the best part about it is you need to make sure that you download the drive to your laptop so that when you are offline, you don't have access to internet, we load shedding, you don't have a generator at home, you've run out of data, whatever. If I click here, I can go into my Google and there are all my documents. There's my drive, and if I open up EV work folders, you will see it's an exact replica of what you're seeing online. Okay, so it's not that it's different, it's exactly the same, it's just available offline. You do not need to worry about changing anything. If you need any documents off the intranet, you're going to make a copy of them. So if you're changing, for example, a specific presentation for your office, you need to make sure that it's like for your office. So it's got your office name, your office agents on, etc., etc. Then you can make a copy. Otherwise, you can just print the document. So like the OTP, you're going to just print it. Thanks, Alfie. She's just plugged my laptop in so I don't die. You are going to print it, use it, keep it on your drive. Every single England Focus employee has got access to the England Focus intranet, so they do not need to at all save any documents on their desktop. And the reason I say this, so this is my personal work folders. So if I go back to my drive, you'll see here the intranet. Everything here, everyone's got access to. And the reason why we don't want them to download a document and save it on the desktop is if we change a document, if we update the offer to purchase or lease agreements, if we change listing cards, if there's marketing measures that are changed, if there's anything that changes and they still got the old stuff on their desktop, they are more inclined to send the old information to the clients and use old documentation than the ones that are here. So if I need to get an offer to purchase, I go into closing, I need a sales document, I'm in residential. See, I'm not online, I'm completely offline, and there's my latest OTP, offer to purchase, available. I open it, I download it, I print it, I do whatever I need to do with it, email it to a client. It's extremely important that it's not off their desktop, because you see how we label the name and the actual date, but if they are working off their desktop, you have got more chance of, especially an agent that's been with you for a while, they're probably using old documentation. So please ensure, guys, again, I will send a video how to make sure that this online version is completely offline on your computer. And the best thing about it is the only thing you need to do to get the updated documentation is connect to Wi-Fi. The second you connect to Wi-Fi, in the background, it will start syncing, and it will sync, and you'll have all the new documentation there. Okay, so this is your drive. I'm going to make sure you guys, I have still got your login details for your email, so I'm going to log into each one of your dashboards after the session just to make sure that the drive is showing there. If it's not, I'll share it from my other side to you. Work through the drive itself. Don't worry about the documentation now. When we work in, for example, marketing, I will open up the drive, we'll go on the internet and go under marketing and see, okay, so that's what Laura's talking about, that's what I need to do, that's what I need to use. I don't want to just show everything to you guys today because it's going to be information overload for no reason. Going back onto the dashboard, and the very last app I'm going to show you guys today is ENV Live. So if you click on ENV Live, the main thing you guys are going to use this for is to create logins and logouts of your new recruits. So in the time being, please, like Dawn, I know I've already done Jen's logins. You don't have to worry about that. I'm waiting for Germany to send through her password. But in the beginning, if you've got new agents joining, just let me know, because there's a lot on your plate at the moment. I don't want you to worry about creating logins and logouts when you're not into the swing of everything. Just let me know their name, surname, and their mobile number. That's all I need, and I can create the login for you. On Evolution, which is our CRM system, the moment myself and Alfie are creating those logins too, but soon the admin staff will have access to be doing that themselves. But for you as brand new license partners, you're my clients, I'm looking after you, just send me the agent's details and I will load them on for you. But for future reference, you literally log on, you click on log in a colleague. This is what you'll probably use ENV Live for the most, unless it's for the training, which is not today's topic at all. So we'll get into that on another topic. And you fill in the information that is required below. You always click on no mobile service, otherwise you will get charged extra from Germany. So you always click on no mobile service and you click submit form. If you want to log out a colleague, so someone's left, you click on log out. And then you'll be able to do exactly the same, just enter their email address. It's just busy loading, and log them out of the system. Always remember, agent level cannot log out anyone above them. So an agent can't log out a team assistant can't log out a team leader cannot log out a licensed partner. So only us from head office can log out licensed partners. You as a licensed partner can log out everyone beneath you. So team leader, team assistant and agents, but your team assistants are there to log out your agents and do this admin for you. This is not your responsibility, but most of you, if not all of you, don't have team assistants yet. When you get there, they will be trained by Alfie and they'll be able to do this for you. Okay, so guys, that was just the 4 apps I wanted you to look at on your dashboard. I'm going to send you an email per app and tell you this A, B, and C that I need you to do. Send you the links to the videos on YouTube and on a YouTube channel on what you need to get sorted. And then if you can, for today and tomorrow, work on that so that by Wednesday, when we hit our next topic, so let's just take a look at Wednesday. That's our web CMS, banner tool, video tool, newsletter, and G Suite apps. You are ready. I don't even want to talk to you guys about these apps unless you, I would say, 15 to 20% comfortable on what I've just shown you today, excluding the marketing portal. We're going to do that when we do marketing. Okay, so please don't overthink it. Your Academy app and your news board. So here's your Academy app. This is where you get access to the online Ready to Sell with Germany. So that's the international training. So when you click on that, you will have access to it probably about tomorrow. And my suggestion is, yes, you can definitely start doing it. 20 minutes a day. Max out your day to 20 minutes a day towards training or reading up on the modules. The reason being, I don't want you to just get sucked into this hole of training and documentation and everything without actually doing your business, running your business, getting agents, recruiting, moving forward as whatever it is, shop fronts, just 20 minutes a day. And you'll see here your current courses, so you will have access to the Ready to Sell. I've obviously connected to other courses too. And then once you have registered for the course, you can always go back and watch the webinar. The Ready to Sell online training with Hamburg looks like that. Okay, so that's what you'll see. You'll click on My Courses, and then you can also look at the various course offerings that they've got here. Please note that some of them are you would be charged for it. So always look for ones that say free. We will also let you know when there are free webinars or free training. But for all your training purposes, for the next 6 to 12 weeks, you guys are focused. I'm your port of call. You come to me, you say, Laura, I need help with A, B, and C, and I'm there to assist you. Even if you feel like you need a one-on-one, not in the group scenario, if you just want to have just a chat with me online or over the phone, please just let me know. That's what I'm here for, you guys. Going back to your dashboard, another little section that I want you to just take a look at is your news board. This is such a nice tool that England Focus has created, and this shows you everything and anything that's going on within the company, from big deals to campaigns to a big thing of like deactivation of the mailing classic newsletter mode, quick links to the various apps, cross-selling properties, articles, top consultants across the world. So it's just like a newspaper. Think of it like a newspaper, what's actually happening in Engel & Volkers, and what's, especially with our Google Suite apps, what's changed. You can see it goes up to 81 pages. You can go to the top and say about ENV, business divisions, what category are you looking for? Is there specific products you're looking for? So really, again, I can't train you on this. This is what you need to just spend time on and read up. So if, for example, you want to read up on the 12.7 million euros for the land plot in Dubai that was sold recently, you can click on it and it will take you through to that specific article on their landing page on the news board. So you can take a look and see, wow, like, this is what these two guys, no wonder their smiles are so big. They've obviously made some serious commission on this deal. Okay, so the news board is exactly that. It's just like everything about the company. If you're going marketing and communications, they talk about online marketing, how to generate more reviews using your Google review link, how to visualize data with Google Data Studio, your Google My Business, your Facebook Live event for Italy. So Italy is obviously still in serious lockdown, so they have a lot of live events in terms of marketing. And you can go on. I mean, you can see there's so much. The latest issue of the GG magazine. So if you want to get the information on that and you want to post it on your social, you click on it. And it takes you through to that specific article or that specific download that you can actually get the information from. All right. So again, just a quick recap. The email coming from me, you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 emails from me over the course of today. Gmail, calendar, your drive, EV Life, news board, and the academy. Keep those emails. If you want this video as well, let me know. I can quickly put it up on the YouTube channel and just send you the link separately because we don't want to put it up on the drive. It just takes up a lot of space. If you don't want it, I'll post it on the licensed partner group anyway. But if you don't want to keep it or you don't want to refer to it and you're happy with what we've covered, that's fine. But it's just a nice backup tool. So there will be a playlist called Licensed Partner Onboarding that only those that have the link can view the video. I will load that onto YouTube and send it through to you guys as well. So let me stop presenting and open up for any questions. Does anyone have any questions for me? I see Derval smiling.
I'm good for now. Thanks
You're
so
good,
much.
Craig. Perfect. Georgina?
Thank you for information. Looking forward to learn more.
Okay, perfect.
For now, I think, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I don't want to go too much because you guys will literally go off the session and be like, I don't even know where to start. I don't want that at all because there's a lot that can actually go wrong with onboarding purely because there's so much that you can use. It's exciting, but it's a little bit daunting as well. Mashila, your side, are you all good?
I'm fine.
Perfect.
I'm learning.
Perfect. Derval? You're still muted, so I can't hear you. So if you just scroll your finger down, there should be, there we go.
No, very informative.
Awesome.
Very excited to get started. And yes, no, excellent.
Great,
I'll
good.
do all my homework.
Awesome, good, I'm glad. Eloise, your side, I know you're sitting here behind me.
All good, thanks, Laura.
Perfect. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining today. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll pop you that mail throughout the course of the day. Take your time, go through it. I'm not expecting you at all to understand and know all of those apps by Wednesday. I just want you to spend time on it before Wednesday, before you start getting into the new set of apps that I'm going to show you. Okay.
Perfect.
Awesome, guys. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll chat to you guys soon. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Michelle, Georgina, Eloise, and Derval. Cheers, eh? Bye.